Welcome back, Frost here. It's been a while, really. Maybe not for you, but for me, I haven't uploaded since let's just say I haven't uploaded in a while. I need to kind of catch myself up, remember what I did. Last episode, I believe I built the cauldron, and I tanned some leather. I need this for progressing through the mod, but you can also build armor out of tan leather, which is kind of like leather armor, except lasts longer. So I need to collect some more iron, because the next thing I want to build is a sawmill, or this windmill. But to build a sawmill, I need 3 more ingots, and let's just see where my iron supply is. Yeah, that's gonna require quite a bit of iron, more iron to get. Alright, so came back from the mining trip and put some of the iron in here already. And I got a bit more on me. I just need to start cooking them now. Oh my! There used to be quite a bit of grass here. They ate it all. There's no way I'm gonna keep these guys alive. They're gonna kill themselves. They're gonna eat all this grass here, then that's it. They're done. Yeah, so I probably should be looking into making sure this doesn't run out of grass. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to be able to keep those chickens alive. And also, I don't know if I really want to. You know, that sounds kind of mean because, I don't know, those chickens are kind of high maintenance. I can survive just off these melons, realistically. Right now I'm just making some hemp fiber and also just doing a bit more knitting. Potentially, if I make more hemp fibers, I could like build another windmill if I want to move out and build a second base somewhere else. But I'm just collecting this hemp fiber for maybe if I want to build like some rope and make a raising platform. That's an option. I can also just okay. So this is why we put the lever on this gearbox, as it will turn off this crank power. Because if it keeps raining and it becomes a storm, the windmill will destroy one of these gearboxes. That's what they're called. It's not looking good for our chicken friends. Oh, it's really not looking good for our chicken friends. Look at them. I'm gonna let these chickens roam out with me for a while, so they can graze on this grass, and then I'll put them back into their little cages. But before I do that, gotta make sure all of my iron's still cooking. We are 6 iron away from building our next machine. I could also build some more chicken feed, stop the rain so I can actually start building that. This is like one of the worst parts. I have to always put my sound really low because if not, this thing is pretty goddamn loud. So I have to put my volume down. I wish the volume was just a lot quieter than what it is. What have you done with my chicken? I'll bring you guys inside. Not you. You're not. I don't really want you. I hope this the grass can grow on top of these fences, because if not, I really don't know how to actually make this chicken farm where they graze on the grass. Oh, filling in these holes because I haven't fell into them yet. And that would just mean I would eventually fall into those holes. I'm going to expand this wall a little bit so I can give my windmill a bit more space. So when I actually design it to look like something, I'll have the room to actually make something decent. So I lost one of the chickens, but that's alright, because we'll only have one. We don't need two. We're too high maintenance. And we can make more chickens with just one. I got the iron I need. I'm going to be building the sawmill now, which requires 2 gears, and it also requires a belt, which you make like this. 2 straps. This will actually give you 2 belts. The second belt will be useful to build if you want to build more sawmills and whatnot. I just need the one for now. Okay, the belts, like that. Is it 2 gears or was it 3 gears? Yeah, recipe's actually 3 gears, so I need to do this one more time. Ooh, that axe is going to break real soon, and it's going to make me feel very sad when it does. And boom, look at that, we got the sawmill. I'm gonna replace this, the millstone with the saw. Temporarily, for now. Let's turn you on. And the saw is also really loud. I really do dislike how loud these machines are. So the saw allows you to actually convert wood into the respective 4 planks. And even more fancy with this machine is that if I put the plank in there instead, I'll get slidings, which kind of like half slabs. Oh, why did I put this here? I can't get it back, and I don't want to use my iron axe on it. Yeah, so I put the planks in there, it turns into these slidings, and if I put the slidings in there, I actually get these moldings, which I could turn into sticks. This makes a more efficient way of actually generating sticks if you craft it this way instead of actually putting the planks in. And if I do it one more time, I get corners. You could get really detailed with microblocks like these. And one more time, put the corner in there, turns into gears. That's a good way of actually generating gears. This is a more efficient way of making them. There's actually a lot of efficient recipes you can make with these guys. So I showed you earlier, oh, that zombie has a sword. Yeah, earlier I showed you the recipe of the gearbox and also the axles. Well, if I actually use these sliding, not the slidings, but the moldings, and I do this, I actually will craft the axles. The crafting it that way is cheaper than crafting it with full wood blocks. And then like that, I built a gearbox. So I want to put another gearbox right here and extend... Oh geez, I almost stared at the Enderman. The next thing I want to build is a hopper. But there was a zombie over here with a sword. Yep. I think the big benefit of these guys, though, is the fact that I actually can get a lot of wood, so I can actually build this windmill up, which is something I will do next. But first, something I desperately need, like right now. You just get a bit of these slidings. Chests. I now can build chests. It's actually fairly cheap to get chests once you get the saw blade, which is the one thing I really like about Better Than Wolves. It's early on you're not really allowed these options like chests and whatnot, but once you do unlock the ability to make chests, it's not that they're extremely tedious and expensive to craft. It's just that you need a certain item to be able to craft them. For this example, I need the sawmill, but since I have the sawmill, this now just costs wood. And not really a lot of it, so it actually becomes fairly easy and kind of cheap to make a lot of chests now. But before I go building a base, I again need to collect more iron. At least now I actually have wood, so I can actually build staircases that don't fall like all the way down, although wood's still kind of expensive for me to get, so I won't be using a lot of the wood for for platforming. I'll still use cobblestone since I have a lot of it. I'm not allowed to break that until I get another stone, another axe. For now, I'm actually going to be building a bunch of moldings so I can make sticks out of these and torches. I am back from the mining trip. Just got enough to make that next new iron axe now. And my hat broke. My wool hat broke. I need to start killing cows. I need to like explore and kill cows with my bow and arrow to get their leather. Because wool armor is just kind of garbage. And now is a good time to push myself to leather armor, since the leather armor is better than the wool. It has more like the armor pieces you see like down there. I think it puts me to like the 4 armor pieces. I believe I found where the chicken went, the second chicken. Yeah, this is where he went. I'm going to build the next item, the hopper. I said I was going to do that before I went mining, and I kind of forgot. But now I'm here, let's build it. So, the recipe for a hopper is this. Yeah, these aren't vanilla hoppers, these are better than wolves hoppers. You probably will be asking, like, what's so good about having a hopper? Because if they just work like vanilla, where they just kind of pick items from the top, so like, so what? Like, why would I care about that feature? Hoppers are needed to progress the mod. Time to do a bit of exploration. Maybe I've gone that way, maybe I haven't, I can't remember. I want to find some cows so I can make leather armor. While I'm out here, always fun to go hunting. Actually, if I could tame this wolf, yeah, that's great. Meat is now dedicated just for this wolf friend. And it's also, you can get a wolf kind of early game. So you could punch an animal like that, and then your wolf will, because this is just normal vanilla AI, the wolf will come chase the animal. The wolf is really slow because he's probably hungry. You hungry? You want one more? No, you seem good. Alright, let's go this way. Yeah, so the wolf will kill the animal for you if you are also desperate on saving food. I don't particularly care because I have an endless supply of melons and a iron sword. Although it might be useful to save the durability of the iron sword for caving instead. Look at that! I know what that right there is. That's a dungeon. I hate you, dog. A zombie spawner. What we got? Cocoa powder, piece of string. I'll take the cocoa powder. And over here we got ancient manuscripts. They're not actually useful. Look at that. That's the prize. And my inventory is already full, so I need to head back. I probably should have brought the gearbox and the hopper on me. Whoops. Why are these bows so slow? Get a bit closer and then kind of crit him like that. I believe if I try to hit him on the side, maybe he won't be able to run away. Yeah. It's possible to just kind of crit them like that, and so they can't actually fight back. Alright, so back from the trip with my wolf friend. I would like you to kind of come over here, please. Please, come over. I hate wolves. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I'll get the wolf to come later. For now, I want to get my iron and build me one of these and another one of these to make me another axe. That's the recipe for it. And the leftover iron can go here. The food trip was actually pretty successful because we got all this. And this will actually feed my wolf for quite a while. Like, oh, come here! Chicken! This way, chicken! Oh god. No. That way. This way, chicken! That way. Food is this way. Here you are. Yay. I need my wolf to actually be in a better spot than that. You could just chill here for now. So I want to start thinking about how I want to set up my windmill. I wanted to power the millstone. Sorry, not the windmill, the millstone from the bottom, not the top. That way I could put a hopper on top of the millstone, whatever I put in the hopper into the millstone, and then the millstone will automatically grind it down. And I think I want to put it here for now. We'll put a gearbox right here. Make sure it faces the right way, which is that way. Oh, it's loud. So with this little setup I did right here, I can put the netherrack in here, and it causes me to have nausea while I'm around here. Oh. So yeah, I could just put like certain items like netherrack in there, which can be grounded up in the millstone, but oh my gosh, that causes nausea. So with this setup, I can actually start tanning like 5 of these leather pieces. What I want to do is get permanent lighting, which will be extremely helpful. This darkness makes for bad YouTube. If I go over here and I put the soul sand on top, I can drop this, the netherrack on top of the soul sand like that. And make sure it's a powered hopper. If you drop 8 of these ground netherrack into a unpowered hopper with a soul sand in it, it will cause bad things to happen. And we don't like bad things happening. And if I also grind down some coal to make coal dust, and I put the coal dust and the hellfire dust in here, something's happening. It's doing something. What is it doing? Oh, suspense build up. This takes a little while. Hell, another coal. And then another coal, you go like this, and you got an unlit torch. And this is a permanent torch. It will not burn out, which is great. So yeah, this episode we got a decent automated setup right here. We got a hopper, we got a saw blade, we can produce a lot of planks now, and we also got a wolf friend. We can feed to make some poop, so we can tan the leather, and we did a bit of hunting to get a lot of leather, so we can start processing that to build leather armor and move away from the wool. I'm gonna be trying to upload more frequently. I just got this inspiration to play more Better Than Wolves, and next episode I will probably want to build a cool windmill, or maybe I should progress through the mod more. I don't know. Leave in the comments what you actually enjoy about the series. That'll help me out quite a bit. Anyways, this is Frost. See ya.